You guys ready?
What are we waiting on? What do we want to be ready for?
You ready to have some fun?
I forget. It's a TD3 Monday live stream. I'm having a blast.
Why is Donovan saluting? Donovan, who are you saluting to?
You'll know. You'll see.
I don't know. Well, I don't get to know yet. It's a secret for now.
You'll see. Yeah.
You build in anticipation.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have a drop coming.
Yeah.
Okay. Chat. I see you guys. And for this time, you're right. We were 35 seconds late. I understand you guys this time. It's a well-deserved slander going on in the chat. Had to get a couple things ready before we started, but it's okay. Because like we said, we're going to have fun today. This is going to be a very fun stream. As you see by the title, we're going to talk about everything we learned this week as well. At the end of the stream, we're going to have you guys do a chat power ranking in which you guys are going to rank your top 10 teams in the NBA and we'll react to it. It's going to be a funny one.
Ain't nothing better than a TD3 Monday, bruh. What better way to start off your week?
Second time you said that?
It can be the third. Again, what better than a TD3 Monday? What better way to start off your week?
But we do have some sad news to start with today, though. Like I said, we're going to talk about everything we learned this week. We have an unfortunate news story that just broke before we started. Victor Wembanyama has a left calf strain and is expected to be sidelined for multiple weeks. Tough. Every time Victor Wembanyama gets hurt, it feels like an angel losing his wings.
Damn, man.
My Shayla's gone.
Ooh,
For
this is
several
tough. Several weeks, man. This team's.
I can't live like this. I don't want. I don't want to be in an NBA without Wemby.
We're really gonna see like how nasty this team is without Wemby and just how much he covers up.
This is not what I want to see.
Who's gonna be their starting center?
Luke Cornett. It's not terrible. It's not a terrible backup.
Hooper.
Kelly Olynyk is back. Either way, you're fucked.
I don't think it's too bad. I mean, you have De'Aaron Fox and you have, I think, a good defensive infrastructure. Obviously, that is pretty goddamn dependent on the best
changes
defender
a
on the
lot.
planet.
Yeah.
I do think with the size of Cornette and like the wingspan he has, they could probably do an approximation of the same style of defense. You know, like you have another large body to funnel people to. Obviously, he's not going to be the deterrent that Wemby is, but I don't think this is the type of team that's going to completely be incapable of winning.
No, like there's been plenty of teams that have been able to win games without their quote unquote best player.
Mm.
But but like the Spurs, for everything that you said, like Wemby is so singular, he is so unique and holds everything together. And you look at how their defense performs when he's on the floor versus when he's not, and he's on the floor, and they're like one of the best defenses of all time, and they're just amazing. And he gets 8 blocks a game and does all this stuff. And going from Wemby to Luke Cornett is a massive upgrade, and they'll be able to, like, they're not in a 10 if they're out. If he misses like 10 games, they're not going 2-8, but 3-7, 4-6, like that's very much
that's in the cards.
They're going right back into 500. And I mean, outside of the defensive end, like Wemby's of course the best defender. He's also one of the better passers on this team. Also, like probably the second best shooter on this team, I guess, outside of Harrison Barnes. We're talking about a lot that he covers up here. I think there could be a world in where they win like 2 games maybe, because looking at their schedule right now,
Donovan, what are you doing?
Who are they facing?
Because somebody said show a proper salute, fingers straight, forefinger on your temple. Oh, it's like this? Is this the proper salute where it's like here? Or I don't know how.
Oh, we got a real vet in the chat. Damn, disrespecting
my bad. I'm not trying to start nothing.
the motorcycle gang outside waiting for you right now.
Yeah, so we will see how the Spurs fare without Victor Wembanyama for probably at least 2 weeks. We'll see how that progresses. Could be good to get De'Aaron Fox going, who had a slow start since coming back. There was that one notable game. I think it was the second game they played against the Warriors. He was on bullshit in the fourth quarter and lost in the game on both sides of the ball. So whatever gets De'Aaron Fox comfortable is great.
I hope so, man.
I just don't want.
You know what else?
I don't want to watch this.
You know what else was great?
What is it?
The return.
Of who?
The GOAT.
The Mac?
The GOAT.
Don't get that.
With LeBron coming back?
Podcast P should be making his return tonight against Los Angeles Clippers.
Demon home.
He is
my
back.
go-to.
He is here to carry the Philadelphia 76ers to the playoff aspirations.
Demon home. He's had so much time. He shut down the podcast last year, said, I'm locked in on making sure that we are winning a championship, make sure that we are in championship contention. He's had so much time to get ready for this championship run. He's been gearing up for months. This is like seeing Steve Rogers in the Winter Soldier just be activated, right? I can't wait. Tonight it's gonna be cinema. Regardless of what happens, it's going to be something that we can look that we can look back on and say the NBA season started tonight.
I don't know what world that is. I hope that's not the truth. But I will say, I am very happy to see Paul George back because although I love what's going on in Philly, I think right now they're like 7-5. They've surprised a lot of people, specifically someone like Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe being like a very playable rookie and someone you can somewhat rely on, even though he's struggled over the last few weeks. I like this team a lot, and I hope he can, at bare minimum, move. Can he put his hands up? Can he move his hips a little bit? Can you be, I'm not trying to set too high expectations, prime Thabo Sefolosha? Those are the conversations that we have right now. That's what really elevate this team.
Chad, let me see a prediction for Paul George's first week stats back with the Sixers. Not the first game, give him some time to shake the rust off, but the first 3 or 4 games, the first full week he plays on this team. What are you guys expecting?
I think I got 12.3 points per game.
Okay, that's
shooting
not too bad.
like 42% from the field.
Great.
38% from 3. I'm taking that.
Oh, you said from the field. I was thinking you said 42% from 3.
Oh no, from the field. 42 from the field.
I'm going 14.3 points.
Okay.
It's too high.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
He is still Paul George,
That's what I'm saying. But again, first week back, he might be on somewhat, like they might be managing him a little bit. So 14.3 points. I will go 43% from the field. We will go 37% from the 3-point line.
Mm-hmm.
About 4 assists, 6 rebounds.
Okay.
That's a lot. That's a great stat line.
That's about what the chat's saying. I'm seeing 12, 3 and 3, 11, 2 and 8. 8 is crazy. 13, 3 and 4 on horrendous splits. That might be the most accurate one. 13, 4 and 4. He's gonna do a lot. He's gonna contribute as a playmaker, contribute as a rebounder, do a lot. We will see what the shooting splits look like right away because they weren't even great last year.
And this is what they do need Paul George though, because when they have like your guards are so small, and then whenever you also don't have Joel Embiid out there. This team, every time it plays, that's the number one thing that jumps out. It's like
they're little.
It's like, dang, like they don't have anybody.
And we talked about this on last week's episode. We were talking about VJ Edgecombe's height, and I was like, I know he's listed as 6'5". He does not feel 6'5" to me whatsoever. He looks like a small guard out there. It's probably just the rookie stature, and he probably doesn't have that big of a wingspan for his size. I'm guessing it's probably what optical illusion I'm seeing. But when I see him in Maxey, I feel like I'm looking at 2 6'2" guards. So all the wing size defenders in the middle they can get, the better.
Yeah. Right now, who's holding it down for them in the wing? Kelly Oubre, who's having a good season.
Offensively, for sure.
Trent Wofford, he's having a good season offensively, too, coming from Portland and also the Brooklyn Nets, who no one really thinks about him like that, but he's a good player. That's nice. But having someone who, I guess, like, I don't know if we're coasting off a name of Paul George, but can you at least be the best 3-point shooter out of them all and the best perimeter defender out of them all?
Best 3-point shooter? No. But at this point, like if I'm a Sixers fan, obviously, at this point, the contract that we gave him, bad, right? You're not getting the good end of the value on this deal. Clearly, PG is walking off with some extra M's. However, can we justify a little bit, right? Can we get a little bit of value from this massive contract that we gave you? And
I think he added value, but I think the value comes off the court. I think it's more so helping Jared McCain build his social media presence. Same thing with VJ Edgecombe and
he doesn't need
Paul George better get help from Jared McCain. Jared McCain does this shit.
Yeah.
You think Jared McCain is taking tips from 38-year-old Paul George on social media? You out your goddamn mind.
Paul George knows.
He has a video flop. He's like, I wonder what Paul would do in a situation like this.
What would P do?
Hell nah. Jared McCain is teaching all of them what they need to know about social media. He's the one that's setting up the TikTok dances in the locker room, not Paul George.
That's funny.
But on to the next news story before we get into main topics. Ja Morant is once again injured. He will be reevaluated in 2 weeks with a grade 1 calf strain. Calf strains left and right to every team's best player. Damn. The Grizzlies are kind of in free fall.
Surprise.
Yeah, they're already there, but I know Ja Morant has been playing good.
Yeah.
And that's been a big reason why they're not good. They're not going to be any better without him. So this is kind of a huge deal at this point in the season where they're not even in the play-in right now. The Phoenix Suns are above them in the standings.
Shout out to them.
Which granted the Suns are winning games, so they have a lot of people. But that's the conversation they're trying to scratch and claw back into is to get into the Phoenix Suns Trailblazers portion of the play-in tournament race.
That's really nasty.
This is highly unfortunate at this point in the year.
Yeah.
Dude, they're not going to win the NBA Cup now. Fuck.
They were never touching that money. They were never going to touch that money, man.
Cedric Howard wanted that $500K, I guarantee it.
Needed that.
You best believe it. But this especially sucks considering last year, over the last really few years, Ja Morant going in and out really didn't matter because you had consistent great backup guards, whether it be Tyus Jones or whether it be over the last 2 years, some like Scottie Pippen Jr. Now you have Ty Jerome, but Ty Jerome's like not playing yet.
Yeah, hasn't played
still
yet.
hurt. So this is why this hurts more than ever right now.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Ty Jerome is exactly why this hurts more than ever, and that's exactly why they suck right now. Part of trading Desmond Bane and losing that ball handling was you assumed Ty Jerome would come in and fix a lot of that. Him not being there, no Desmond Bane. They've been short on ball handling the whole year. It's hurt their offense. It's hurt their entire identity. Plus, with the coaching issues they have and the lack of rhythm because they're not used to these 4-minute stints yet. Actually, I don't know if they've adjusted that in recent weeks. Maybe they have. But nevertheless, they've had a lot of stuff, I think, pretty much centered around creation and lack thereof. Without John now, it might get fucking disgusting.
They've lost 4 in a row. They're 4-10 right now. They're about to lose 4 more in a row. It's already scary. Like the moment that the vibes were bad, you kind of saw exactly where this is going. And so now, if you're the Grizzlies, you look at this moment and you determine, is our head coach the right guy? Because the one guy who's been throwing off the vibes, he's not going to be there, right? Are you going to be able to get this team to look competent over the next 2 weeks, right? Whenever Ja is there. And was it truly a Ja Morant attitude problem? And now that he's not out there, everybody else is buying in. It's like, hey, this system actually works. You have a couple games to make everybody think that what you are doing actually can work in the league.
Someone asked, what's worse in Chicago, the public transportation or the weather? Genuinely asking, because I'm going to move there for work. What are your guys' thoughts? You guys have lived in Chicago now for 6 months?
Yeah.
6.5? 6 or 7?
I've been here like 5 months.
Okay.
Yeah, April to 5 months. I haven't taken public transportation yet. You've been taking that.
You haven't taken it at all?
No, not
you
once.
Bougie motherfucker. You haven't taken it one single time?
Not once. Never been on a bus or train yet.
Let's see.
Bougie motherfucker.
So we haven't been through a proper winter. So we'll see how that goes. I will say for like an actual city, the public, it's not efficient. Like you can get to places, but you really, really have to plan it out. Cause like, it's not like, don't come here and think that it's going to be like the New York City subway station where like every single train,
Did
like,
you know we got in a car
goes
accident yesterday
everywhere?
on a bus?
Yeah, you did tell me that. Yeah.
You said what?
I'm just laughing about how you got into a car accident on the bus.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So terrible. You should be saying
they did
ass.
hit somebody. They did hit somebody. That is true.
So the answer is the weather is worse. Still, for everything he just said, the weather's worse. That's easily the weather is worse in the public transportation, and it's not particularly close. Next thing we got to talk about. We got to talk about the fraud that is LeBron James and how he is coming back potentially this week in the one of the 2 games against the Utah Jazz to ruin the Lakers' chemistry, according to Shaquille O'Neal, who says, I kind of feel for Austin Reeves because he looks good and he's playing good. But as soon as LeBron comes back, he's going to be reverted back to standing in that goddamn corner.
Yo, he hasn't watched Austin Reeves and LeBron since like 2021 or 2022.
I don't want to hear any of that. Are you guys ready to see LeBron ruin the good vibes, ruin the white boy duo, Cooper in LA?
I mean, I hope he doesn't. I hope LeBron can finally, not be selfish for once and think about the team and think about how he can think about how can I make this team better and not just get my 27, 7, and 7.
That'd be fucking toxic.
Yeah.
You want to be an all NBA? You want to be the GOAT? How about you go and get 10 rebounds, LeBron? How about that?
Yeah, Bron. Let's actually listen to Shaq, a winner,
Yeah.
and get to winning these games.
A media personality, actually.
Oh my God. I don't remember the last time someone listened to Shaq and actually had like positive NBA production outside of maybe him telling someone to get that butt behind the paint. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know when it's been useful.
Yeah. So this is the funny part is we're singling out the Shaq quote because it's funny that he suggests that Austin Reeves can't play with LeBron, somebody who has played with LeBron for his entire career. That's comical. But the general sentiment online has been very funny around this LeBron James situation. Obviously, we're joking. LeBron James is going to return this week. He's practicing in full today, Monday, November 17th. It's unclear if he's going to play tomorrow in the team's first game against the Jazz on Tuesday or on Saturday in their second game against the Jazz, which is crazy. They only have 2 games this week.
Yep.
So
they've been put through the ringer.
Yeah, whichever game he comes back on, he has a chance to get some good amount of rest while playing some low-level competition and really get back in the swing of things. And my thoughts around that are this team is surviving, looking pretty damn good in his absence. I'm thrilled to see what they look like when they have him next to Ayton playing at this level, next to Luka, who's scoring as good as he ever has, next to Austin Reeves, who's taking the next jump. But all Twitter can talk about is how LeBron is going to ruin the chemistry, as if it's a bad thing to have a 6'9" wing who can run in transition, shoot, attack out the dribble, post up. That's going to make the Lakers worse, actually.
Obviously, he's not going to be, because I've seen some people are saying it in the chat right now, like, oh yeah, he's going to be a six man. Obviously, he's not.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Six man
obviously
over Jake LaRavia. What?
That's somebody said, get ready to speak bench, bro. I understand that's not going to be the case, and we have said this before. LeBron has been wanting to do this and play this specific role for 5 years now. Anthony Davis just wasn't the guy who could allow him to do this. If I promise you, at 41 with sciatica, LeBron is looking at Luka scoring 37 a night. He's looking at Austin Reeves put up 50 points. He says, finally, these white boys are gonna save me from my pain. He has to try so hard every single night because AD was not the, hey, I'm gonna give it to you. You're gonna score 30 points every single night, and you're gonna carry this offense. He had that he had to deal with. He had the whole Russell Westbrook experiment that he had to deal with. He had to deal with Darvin Ham as a head coach. Now he has smart people all around him, competency all around him. We'll talk about DeAndre Ayton in a little bit. Competency all around him. Yes. He is going to slide in and he is going to do what LeBron James does, which is play smart basketball, which is help the team, make the right play, do everything that he needs to do, and the Lakers are going to be fine.
Yes, and we've seen this exact same lineup outside of DeAndre Ayton thrown into the fold last
year. Personality higher.
Yeah, we've seen this last year. LeBron does nothing but makes his defense tremendously better. This defense tremendously better. He does nothing but also make Austin Reeves and Luka and the looks that he's about to get so much easier. He aids DeAndre Ayton and relieves a lot of pressure when it comes to him, and also Rui Hachimura on the boards as well. He helps people all around. If anything, like, this team, the vibes, Luka's life is going to be easier. He's going to, I'm assuming, take a couple more efficient threes per game.
Oh, he's getting the motherfuckers up right now.
Yeah, he's shooting like, what, 11 or 12?
11.3.
There's at least going to be 3 more of them that are going to be open.
Yeah. Luka is currently playing the most Luka ball he ever has played, even with Austin Reeves being fantastic and demanding some touches. Luka's usage is outrageous because it has to be with no LeBron. These lineups they're putting out there are ridiculous. They started Brian James a couple days ago because Marcus Smart was out. Yeah, Luka's going to take a lot of goddamn shots. And a lot of those are going to be threes. There's been a lot made about his lack of rim volume compared to recent years. His shot making has been outrageous, though. And he's currently averaging over 60% true shooting despite only shooting 31% on those threes because there's such high difficulty. Take what you want about LeBron and his on-ball abilities and the, career-long narrative that has been, if you play with LeBron, you're going to stand in the corner. Even if you think that's true and you think that they're going to lose some of the magic they have with the 2 other ball handlers right now, that is okay. That will be welcome for this reason alone. Rui Hachimura and DeAndre Ayton cannot play together. We have this lineup data here. When they're both on the court, this top level, they have a negative 2.9 net rating. When it's just Rui and no Ayton, plus 20. Just Ayton, no Rui, plus 24.5. These 2 guys don't move their feet on defense when they're off ball. You cannot play both of them together. It is a nightmare defensively. The fact that LeBron can come in and make this something you can do 0% of the time, you can have lineups out there where neither one of them ever overlap. That is possible with LeBron in the lineup. That alone makes it well worth it. They're going to get so much better.
They're going to be better across the board, and that's why I really hope they lose the first game because it would just be so funny. It would just be hilarious if we have one game and Shaq is like, "See, this is what I told you. This is what I said." Like, I need it, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
For everything that we're saying, like they are going to be good. They got stomped out by the Thunder last week, and listen. Even if LeBron was there, the Thunder have the capability to stomp people out.
Yeah.
But it was very, very clear that this team right now, as much momentum as they had, they are not as good as you think that they are. They cannot go into games with just Reeves and Luka and go toe to toe with the best team in the NBA or the top teams. You obviously need another piece. And let me anybody else, anybody else's team. If you had somebody who was making $50 million who wasn't there and you had a $50 million hole in your cap space on your cap sheet, how do you think your team would perform?
They wouldn't be 8-4.
Yeah, like the fact that they've gotten to this point, big shout out to the Lakers. You are getting a $50 million
Yeah.
boost into your lineup. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah. And we have this DeAndre Ayton stat line pull up last 4 games, walking 20 and 10, oftentimes more in these games. He has been eating. The chemistry is growing day by day with Luka, with Reeves. That isn't going anywhere. It'll probably get even better with LeBron there to feed him, with LeBron's defense being a lot more active than Rui is. They're going to lean a lot on him as a defender like they did at the end of last season, which he defended really well, was on the boards hard, moved his feet because he had less on-ball usage with Luka there. We've already seen this. It already worked for over 20 games. So that's going to make everybody better. And I'm excited because right now their wings are hilariously unathletic. We talked about that in recent weeks. They've been out there just getting ran by every team. Their transition numbers are non-existent. We got LeBron coming in to fix that. Still a demon in transition. That's probably his greatest strength now as a player. That's what keeps him at a top 15 level player. LeBron can still score in transition better than anybody. Half court, don't talk to me about that. That's what we had the white boys for. But running the ball in transition, he is still a monster. And then we add the legend, Adu Thero, who's coming in the door, giving them some athleticism. He played 1 minute and 48 seconds in that first game. He was moving different, rotating in those 1 minute and 48 seconds. I saw him help with the nail and get back to his shooter. I was, listen, give me 10 minutes of that a game. We're going to cook.
Yep.
That minute and a half was beautiful.
You said his name like last episode, and I was like, bro, who Adu?
Yeah,
What?
Who's Adu?
Like, you talking about one of my cousins, man? What's going on?
Listen, man, the Lakers
Sorry,
fan base
okay.
is really, really latching on to this guy. He's their 2nd round pick. I've been telling you guys for weeks. We haven't drafted a good player in I don't know fucking how long. It's been a wasteland of draft picks, with Dalton Connect being the worst defender I've ever seen, Jalen Hood-Schifino playing for whoever the hell he plays for at this point. I don't even know who employs him. It's been a drought. That guy looks like he's going to be a good defender. He's bouncy as hell, can cut from the corners. Adding him and LeBron together, I'm excited for what this team can be. Because right now, this team is a team that is bad, but with a good record. They're getting by with late game execution and Luka being amazing.
Yeah.
But they have like the 21st best offense, like the 15th best. 21st defense, like the 15th best offense. Their net rating is average as fuck. They're not currently someone you can project to be a great team. LeBron can change that.
Yeah, like they just been doing their job and beating up all the teams that you should beat up on, whether it be the Kings and whoever else they played over the last few games, the Milwaukee Bucks who've been in and out or whatever. Like this team, in my mind, they're a clear, as is, tier 2 team in the Western Conference. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They can look anyone in the eye, whether it be the Houston Rockets or the Spurs, anybody. But when you talk about the other tier 1 teams in OKC and the Nuggets, that's where conversations end, because you just can't move like this. You can't risk and afford to have such a murky middle of the pack defense and be like one of the more predictable but still unstoppable offenses in the world, simply because you have Luka Doncic on your team. That can only get you so far, and it's just getting done enough.
Now, I will say, if LeBron gets into this lineup and he plays the role that he wants to play and the way that we all think that he can play, I do think there is a world where we get later into the season and the Lakers are in that tier 1 of contenders in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
Just because Luka's going so stupid. He's going so crazy that, okay, you add Austin Reeves and LeBron, and if Austin Reeves doesn't fall apart in the playoffs, then we can get somewhere.
I think we can get to tier 1 if they do the trade everybody imagines they can do, and they trade Gabe Vincent, Maxi Kleba, and I'm forgetting who else. I guess Jared Vanderbilt's money, plus Dalton Connect and whatever amount of picks it needs to get a Dylan Brooks, an Andrew Wiggins, a Keon Ellis for a smaller deal, whoever it may be. If they can get that elite wing defender that they're clearly missing even with LeBron, then I can imagine we get into tier 1 talks. Because then you have the 3 stars, 6'9" wing, DeAndre Ayton, who I think is playing like the upper half of the league starting center. And then you get to the bench and you still have Marcus Smart. You still have Jake LaRavia. You have Jackson Hayes, who has good connection with Luka as a lob catcher. You have some depth as well as having that top 5 that actually fits together. Without that elite wing defender via trade, tier 1's hard just because the Thunder are just so clear of everybody. Like they're tier 1 alone.
Yeah, I do agree with that. With how we've been watching the OKC just do everyone the worst way, everyone just have like the worst shooting nights against them. Give them the NBA championship. Fuck this year. For the next 3-4 years, it doesn't matter at this point.
I feel that. But also, if there's one person who doesn't care about any of that, it's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and that was real fun to talk about in like 2018 NBA. These days are different. These playoffs where teams have kind of figured out how to not get beat by this heliocentric ball. I need to see some depth, and I need to see at least one more elite defender brought in, maybe even 2 before I can really think about that.
I would still pick the Thunder. They're obviously like tier of their own, but like That's crazy. But they can, like, I don't know. We saw the Nuggets with 5.5, 6 players last year take them to 7. Is there a world where the Lakers can give the Thunder a competitive series? Yeah, probably. It wouldn't be if we simmed the season 100 times, it wouldn't be the dominant outcome. But I do see that there could be a world where it happens.
And there's no guarantee the Thunder stay healthy. So that's always an elephant in the room. Every year we expect a certain champion. Very rarely does that champion walk into the playoffs fully healthy. We just saw with the Celtics last year, they had injuries and some other factors that played into them not living up to their potential. We literally see it every single season. So before we even get into crowning OKC, you have to get there first. And that's why teams play for second place in lopsided years where it seems like there's one juggernaut. Nothing's a guarantee. And if you tell me you think the Lakers can be as good or better than the Nuggets or the Rockets or whoever else you view as the cream of the crop outside of OKC in the West, I fully believe you.
It can happen.
I think they're like that.
But it is kind of funny and kind of on paper maybe alarming that all of that hinges on the fact that we're expecting LeBron James at this age to be a plus defender and like do all the little things. I think he can. I'm not writing off LeBron James at any point to do anything, no matter how many back injuries and old man injuries like sciatica come into place. But I will acknowledge it's a little bit funny that we're expecting him to be this weak side roamer that does all this stuff.
If healthy, when we get to the playoffs, I won't pick the Lakers for that exact reason. But regular season, do I think that LeBron, who is ultimate, like the best, honestly, all time in terms of picking my spots and doing exactly what is needed on any given night.
Yeah.
I think we can go into the playoffs thinking that the Lakers have given us a body of work that makes us feel comfortable about them in the playoffs. However, for that reason, and it's the same reason why I picked against the Lakers these last couple years, is asking LeBron or AD to play 2 months of basketball at this intensity, especially when you get to the second round every other day. That's not a smart bet to do. So I won't pick them. But
yeah,
if we're just theorizing, filling out our brackets, doing all that stuff, yeah, we could talk about the Lakers in that way.
I'm on the complete inverse of how you're thinking. I think LeBron's at this age where like
everything you said, all that, fuck that,
just wrong. Like I'm on the opposite side.
No, I get it, but I think the basis of it, where it's like you think LeBron's at this age where you trust him to like do just enough to play productive basketball, be the smart connector, rebound, defend at a decent level. I think he's gonna save himself and prepare for himself to be asked for a ton of more different tasks once April, June hits, if they're still playing and all that. I think he's smart enough at this age, and he also has like the most help that he's had as a Laker probably ever outside of that 2020 year to do those things.
Yeah, and we'll see how that goes. Worth noting, we also got a quote today from LeBron where he said this wasn't the first time he's had sciatica, actually. He dealt with it 2 off seasons ago when he was what? That would have been his 38 off season, 39?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's been dealing with this, not new, which I think is encouraging because we've seen him recover before. And if you're going to be on the opposite end and really doubt the Lakers and really doubt LeBron's ability to contribute, it would be that this is maybe an injury you don't come back from. It's something new. We've seen him deal with some other stuff over the years, but this is something that commonly gets referred to as a lingering type of injury. We've seen him deal with this. And in that season, we got this handy-dandy tweet from this person here that gave us the month-by-month breakdown of his season. He got better as the year went on. It makes sense. He came in points per game plus assists, 35 in the first month. By the time we got to April, 49.3.
And that's without Luka. That's without Austin Reeves being at this level. Like where he was in November, December, that's about where I see him for the rest of the year.
Which is
insane, bro.
For someone that could be your third best player on many nights, that's crazy.
This man is 40, 41. What are we talking about right now, man?
Yeah,
That's
so
insane.
this is probably another thing to show us that we should expect a slow ramp up, whatever this looks like.
It's a lot of rebounds.
And this is the best scenario for him to have a slow ramp up with these two guys that you have the Shaqs of the world saying it's a bad thing that LeBron's going to take touches from Austin Reeves. Well, maybe he doesn't want to take that many. Maybe he only wants to take a few.
How many points do you think he's going to average this year?
23.
22 and a half.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that
23.6.
That fairly checks out.
Yeah, Austin Reeves probably falls like 23 as well. Luka's still average. Luka's like 35 right now, which is obviously not going to happen.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be at 29. 23, 29.
I don't know about that.
Ayton at 16 and a half. And
There's a
nobody
lot
else scores.
There's a lot of buckets to get around, man.
Nobody else scores at all. Everybody else runs around.
Oh, Rui's going to give you like a cool 10.
Rui can go play for anybody else.
You're tired of it.
No, Rui would be fine as a 6-man. I'm so sick of watching him start. I pray to God that JJ Redick starts LeBron and starts Marcus Smart. If he starts LeBron and Rui together, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. I'm so sick of watching Rui help defense from the 4.
I think that's going to happen.
He would be a very good 6-man.
I think he's going to start LeBron and Rui.
I feel like JJ Redick's love for Rui reminds me of Darvin Ham's love for Torian Prince, where just every starting lineup combination you saw had that motherfucker in it.
He just sees so much untapped potential in Rui.
You got somebody who's like 6'9" who could shoot a little bit. He's like, yeah.
He can dribble a little bit too.
It's like,
Well,
yeah.
I don't know about that part,
Like-
but he can get to his own shot with like one dribble,
Exactly. Like just one dribble pull up, he
Yeah.
got it.
which is a great 6-man. With Ayton, it's a terrible front court.
One in every 5 possessions, he give you a good
Exactly.
defensive effort.
If you're in the
Yeah, I
gym
like it.
playing one dribble pull up,
Oh, he's
yeah, I'm
filthy.
killing.
Give me
Yeah,
Rui.
yeah. And just he got a haircut. Everyone's talking about how handsome he is this year. He's coming different. JJ Redick isn't any different than us. He sees it.
He's so online.
He's not immune.
Yeah.
Not even online. He sees him in person every day. You think he's gonna bench that face?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. He's doing vlogs now. I saw him do a vlog in Japan.
Rui?
Yeah, Rui, and he
wow.
was speaking in Japanese. And everyone's like, that's what his voice sounds like. His voice is deep. People are thirsting after him.
Oh my God.
JJ Redick hears this every day. Of course, he's not going to bench him.
These are the real agendas we're pushing.
JJ Redick being in love with Rui. Speaking of agendas, this isn't even an agenda. This is just a basic observation. For weeks, we've been up here and we've been saying, Willie Green catch a motherfucking days. Willie Green's days have been counted. He has been fired after a 2-10 start. It's official. James Borrego is their interim coach, which I find very exciting.
Did he coach the Charlotte Hornets?
He did coach the Hornets.
Yeah.
Got fired. They were dreadful. But James Borrego has been floated around. He's been doing a lot of head coaching job interviews in recent years. He's been playing with a lot of teams. He's a smart offensive mind that's been like waiting for his next opportunity. I won't be shocked at all if he's the answer and like ends up being the long-term head coach here.
Damn, man, they should have kept Willie Green, man. I thought they had a good thing going. Me personally, shit, man. Like, what is he supposed to do with this lineup? Kevon Looney only getting like 5 minutes a game. He just coming back. Derek Queen started. Like, what is he supposed to do? He deserved a fair shot, if you ask me. Man, this ain't fair, bro.
For those who do not know, Mo is a Hawks fan.
I'm a Pelicans fan for now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You're watching every Pelicans game.
exactly.
This is to be expected. You know, I've seen a lot of stuff talk on Twitter. Was it his fault? Ultimately, no. But ultimately, yes. Both are true. He did get dealt a bad hand. His team's best player is Zion Williamson, who does not play consistently. He's not a player that you can rely upon and feel like you have given your coach a fair shake of things in terms of seeing the best case scenario with this team. He is playing for the brokest franchise in the league that loses in every way along the margins. They are broker than broke.
They figure out new ways to lose.
They figure out new ways to be broke and to be debilitating to their players. All this is true. It's been a tough opportunity. Willie Green clearly didn't do his best at maximizing what he can do and what he can't control.
Yeah, I don't really care about any of that. You know, like obviously,
So the guy's a bum regardless.
do your job, man. Like this is what you have to do. And I think for the Pelicans, even if your GM doesn't think that you are playoff worthy, you cannot be at the bottom of the standings.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable. And for you to go 2-10, for you to instantly, like, if you're bad, fine, I get it, I guess.
Their best players out, man.
But also, the vibes, you started messing with the vibes immediately. You can't be bad and everybody hates you. Because then we get into this situation where we start looking at you and say, you can't do your job. You immediately said, yes, we are going to take the guy that the franchise traded for to play point guard, and we're going to bench him. And we're going to start the rookie over him. That will not fly in a lot of locker rooms. And so when you start messing with vibes and y'all suck and y'all don't look prepared offensively or defensively, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah. And, they fire him. A lot of times you see this, especially late season, but I guess it probably applies here. We just don't see a lot of coaches fired this time of the year. You see a lot of teams rally around that and come out in the first couple of games with their new head coach on fire, ready to fight for a new era of their organization's lifespan. How did they respond in this first game without Willie Green? They lost to the Warriors 106-124, in which Steph Curry had 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Shot 2 for 12 from the field, if I remember correctly. And they got their backs blown out still. But what is nice is in this game, James Borrego made the brave decision to start the player they drafted in the first round last year after trading this year's first round pick. They started Derek Queen finally. They made the only sensible decision, and that's at least that's something.
I don't like that decision, man. Keep Derek Queen on the bench. It's way too much pressure on the rook, man.
Keep his minutes down. You have to low manage Derek Queen.
Mm-hmm.
It's already a lost season. Why overtax him and play him too many minutes?
Exactly. Give more responsibility to Jeremiah Fears. Like one thing that I did not envision.
Run the offense through Jose Alvarado. Like,
why not, bro? Give Sadiq Bey more opportunity,
You
bro.
know, it's funny you're naming their leading scorers in this game, by the way.
I know.
It was Fears and Alvarado. Yeah.
Keep doing it.
You know what's so funny? Last year, David Griffin, a part of the reason why he was fired also is because the top half of the organization didn't necessarily agree with Willie Green being fired. David Green wanted to let him go. And that's a part of the reason why he was exited so fast and so abruptly too. And to see this happen as well just lets me know, bro, top down, people whoever is above Joe Dumars, those owners, bro, they don't know a damn thing about basketball.
Funny you say that. One name to watch in their head coaching search, Darvin Ham.
Yeah.
Darvin Ham.
Oh, wait. This is the goon. Isn't he undefeated in the NBA Emirates Cup?
Correct.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, let's start getting some trophies
We
around
set
here.
new bars here. I love it.
Which honestly, for the Pels, could do a lot for their reputation. Let's get some type of legitimacy, some type of playoff atmosphere into the building. Can we get the sense that we aren't complete losers?
Do you think Darvin Ham deserves another chance? He did come into the Lakers team that obviously was a shit show. He did have the coach Russell Westbrook era of Lakers basketball. Was a first-time head coach. Was a vaunted, coaching candidate before that from his success with the Bucks. Does he deserve opportunity number 2?
Sure. Yeah. Everybody can get a second opportunity.
I don't know. I feel like putting someone like Darvin Ham on the Pelicans is like taking a crack at it and put him in the worst block of New York that you've seen in your life. Put him on 125th. You're not helping each other. You're just feeding into bad habits giving other people bad habits. Like,
You
it doesn't
think
make
he's
any
that
sense.
bad?
I don't know. His first playoff run was good. They took the Nuggets to the conference finals. I mean, they went against the Nuggets in the conference finals. Like, I remember in that year, I thought he made really good adjustments. I remember they played the Grizzlies in that series, and he used Anthony Davis in very creative ways defensively and shut down John Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. I remember feeling like there was good inklings after that first year. And the start of the second year, I was defending him, saying, listen, man, we got Russell Westbrook in here. The team sucks. Everyone's injured. We saw him do good last year. And then it just kind of got degraded over time. And obviously he lost the locker room, didn't make the adjustments people wanted to see. And like over time, it became clear he wasn't ready to be the coach in that moment. But I've seen a lot of other worse coaches over the time. But he wasn't the worst coach in the league that should never get another chance.
I think that for Darvin Ham, I'm okay with that. I really excuse everybody except for Rob Pelinka in that Lakers Russ era. Because it's like, come on, man.
Except
like,
Rob Pelinka.
like
Someone in the chat said, they want to hire the NBA equivalent to Raheem Morris.
honestly,
Low-key, maybe it is
low-key.
Raheem Morris we're talking about here.
Okay, listen, when you put it like that, no, he shouldn't get a second chance. But does he know how to? Can you just talk to people properly? And can you get into a situation where by the end of the year the Pelicans are playing a little bit harder? Like,
Well, I don't think that's going to be what you get from Darvin Ham. I don't think he's going to be the hoorah, let's make these guys play for me.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Honestly, I don't even remember what Darvin Ham's strengths are anymore, so maybe the answer is no.
It's been a long time.
I can't even remember what he did well.
Yeah, like that's why I'm like the situation's not the best for him. I think this is the worst job for any NBA.
Is he
head
a
coach,
leader of
actually.
men?
He could be. No, I will say this.
Go hard on them dudes.
It would move if he was able to bring Torian Prince with him.
Oh, hell no. That's the last thing. You talking about crackhead getting crack dingled over them. Torian Prince is his pipe. What are you talking
He's a
about?
recovering addict. Why
You're
not?
out of your mind. Speaking of something similar, did you know LaMelo Ball wanted to be president in 2020?
What are we talking about right now?
LaMelo Ball reportedly scared the Timberwolves away during the draft process when he said he wanted to be president of the United States after his basketball career. It is why they picked Anthony Edwards. There were a million different reasons in their evaluation, but one of them was that they had an interview with LaMelo Ball trying to figure out, hey, is this guy for us? And LaMelo did not interview very well. One of the questions he was asked, hey, LaMelo, after you're done playing, what do you see yourself doing? What kind of things do you aspire to? And LaMelo Ball said, I want to be president of the United States.
Okay, so my question is
Type shit.
My question is, when does that stop being a viable response? Because if you ask somebody who's like 5 years old and they're like, I want to be president, then it's like, good for them, right? If you are 12 years old and somebody asks you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you say president, it might still fly at 12. What age does that not become an answer?
The funniest part is, so I need to know the answer to that.
Yeah.
I can completely imagine LaMelo Ball specifically saying this. I'm imagining him like throwing his hood on in the meeting and be like, I'm trying to be the president. Type shit. I could totally imagine him like being hilariously unprofessional to the GM of a team. I'm trying to get the nuclear codes.
Yeah. Usually I don't buy into like nasty pre-draft conversations. We've heard like a lot of crazy things before, especially about Anthony Edwards as well, which is ironic. But this right here, I 110% believe it.
You think it was true? Ant also was like saying some bullshit, but compared to LaMelo, he was like, "Hey man, Ant's got his head on straight."
Yeah, at least Anthony Edwards. I think he was talking about how he liked football a lot and maybe wanted to like experiment with that. At least that's more like realistic because you see him move, he could do anything, bro.
People, I've seen people make this point about Ant and other people and just honestly life in general. But like, depending on just how much people like you, you can get away with so much. And the things that Ant could say or that Ant can do or that anybody else can say or anybody else can do, like it's so different. And so we already, and obviously we had seen very up close and personal, thanks to like a family produced reality show, just how like LaMelo operates. And so you're like, okay, like I don't really like care about that. But what if he was serious?
You know what's funny? I've obviously heard a lot of podcasts over the years talk about LaMelo Ball. Let's say in the last 2 years. I listened to the Zach Lowe show. That's really the main one to listen to these days. But whoever else you listen to, I hear a lot of LaMelo talk, a lot of LaMelo references about his off the court activities, about his past, everything we know about him. I haven't heard a single person mention Ball in the family except for Donovan.
I know.
And he's mentioned it about 25 times in the last 12 months.
He was the number one fucking
I told
fan
you
of
I
that
was
show,
locked
bro.
in. I told you I was
I've never
locked
met
in.
another human being who's ever
He
watched
keeps
it.
talking about it. He won't
You
stop
are
talking
the
about
only
it.
one.
He won't stop.
Listen, I'm sorry that I was doing research, that I was scouting and doing all this stuff. Also, it was a part of my routine. I had class in the morning, and I had like 2 classes in the morning. My first semester of college, I was trying to be Mr. Smart Guy. I was trying to be on top of everything. I had a specific day where I would let all of the shows pile up and I would binge watch all my episodes. I had like a 3-hour block where I would watch TV. Ball in the Family was part of that, and it came out on that day. So I would go to class in the morning, hit the cafeteria, come back. I'm starting the TV watch with Ball in the Family. It was 22 minutes. Commercial free
And
on
you're
Facebook
like being
watch.
entertained actively. You're like, oh,
Yes.
oh my God, he's so tough, man. Like,
No, it was very
it was
fun.
actually entertaining.
Bro,
Wow.
yes.
Okay.
I promise you.
Okay.
I promise you it was a good watch.
Who was your
It
favorite
it was
character?
fun. I mean, obviously LeVar, but like
Okay. I didn't know it was obvious. I've never watched it before. He was the star of the show?
I guess.
LeVar is the star of everything.
Fair enough.
Of course.
I should have known. Another team that's been doing really well over the past week or so, your Atlanta Hawks. They keep winning games. I keep looking up. Dyson Daniels has over 10 assists. I keep looking up, and the spread of points is mad evenly distributed. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And I look at the point guard spot, and I see, oh yeah, Nickeil Alexander-Walker is starting. Not the dictator.
Oh my God.
We got Trae Young tweeting the other day. The vibes are high. We move after the Hawks won yet another game. Poor guy just don't know, man. He doesn't know.
They talking about like he's gonna be put out, man.
He thinks he's on the team still. He doesn't know.
What the hell? Listen,
I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, a lot of this is a joke. They're probably just playing well, running around, and if they get Trae Young, it could be better. The more games I go by, the more I'm buying the dictator propaganda.
Oh my God.
The more I'm buying it. This is Jalen Johnson's motherfucking team.
Bro, this is just normal. This is what good teams do without one of their best players on their
No, it's
team.
not.
They just win.
That's distinctly abnormal to be this much better and this much more everybody eats in a way that everybody. Dyson Daniels looked like you were calling him a thief. You were saying he was stealing money.
Early
When
in
he
the
was
year,
playing
he
next to
was.
Trae. He's earning his paychecks these days.
He's been earning it in the most predictable ways possible. Still, offensively, he's been like a little dicey in terms of getting real buckets, but he's been supreme all around effort all around. Speaking about all around, Jalen fucking Johnson, you guys will laugh at me, chuckle at me. This is my time to go ahead and raise up the prophecy that
No,
he
it's
is.
not.
He is alive.
No,
Bro,
it's not.
22. He just won Player of the Week for the first
that was
time in his
fake.
career. Fake. We 4-0. He put up like 26, 12, and 7 assists a game for that week. Bro.
Wait, so
Amazing.
you're telling me that without Trae Young, we finally get to see the league from Jalen Johnson?
I'm sensing a pattern here. Everybody
this is what
better.
good teams do. They just win without some of their best players.
But you listen. I'm telling you right now, Trae Young not being there. This is he. Not only is he, and I completely buy into this narrative. Not only is he
I'm gonna kill him.
We're pushing propaganda.
not only is Trae Young the dictator. Not only does Trae Young act as sadness from inside out. The difference, like right now, without Trae Young, the Hawks are exactly where they want to be. They are the young, fun, upstart team where everything is equal and you are in a fun part of your development. The moment Trae Young gets back into that lineup, you and the rest of Hawks fans are going to start thinking, wow, this team could actually make a run and make the conference finals in a wide open Eastern Conference, and it's not going to happen, and you will be disappointed. And this is the difference between we are at the start of the rebuild where you probably should be, and oh wow, yet again we have a disappointing team that's going to end up 41-41 in mid. If I was the Hawks, I'm looking at this. Vibes all around are better. Let's trade Trae Young. Let's get assets in the door. Let's rebuild properly. Let's do this right.
Yeah, I mean, it's not there yet.
We are nasty, bro.
It's not the case yet. We shouldn't trade Trae Young. We'll obviously give him a chance, see if it works. We're halfway joking, but we're only halfway joking. If it comes back and it doesn't look great, and it's like another season, kind of like early last year, where Trae Young is really inefficient and it's all kind of meh, and they're like the 9 seed again, and the deadline comes around and he doesn't have a contract, they will have a serious combo.
No, that is the biggest point.
No.
The Atlanta Hawks have been waiting for the heavens to open. They have been waiting for a sign to give Trae Young this extension. The fact that everybody in the NBA gets an extension, gets a max contract, and Trae Young is the only one.
It's crazy.
It's because
He's
we
the
have
only
to have
one.
him prove
LaMelo
it.
Ball got $200 million and didn't
that
do a
was
damn
years
thing.
ago.
You just said
That
a good
was
point.
years ago.
You just said, what did you just say?
He has to show
He has to what? What'd you say?
he has to earn it.
He has to what? What'd you say?
He has to show that he deserves it.
You said he has to prove it.
Yeah.
Franchise players usually don't got to prove it in year 8.
Trae Young has been a franchise player for what we as a franchise was at that point in time. And now
You're
we're
spitting.
playing more serious basketball.
Correct.
We're playing high level defense. We're like
Correct.
a top, I don't
This
know,
is
8
exactly our
defense.
point.
But listen, guess what? Trae's never played in this type of infrastructure before.
We know.
We've never had like a 7-foot demon, 7'3" demon, and Kristaps Porzingis, who also hasn't been playing well at all. So we just move off of him as well too? No. So we trade him and
Hell
chop him
yeah.
well? No. We're just a good team now. Yeko Kong was fucking balling his ass off.
Facts.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker is probably looking like, outside of KD, the best offseason acquisition in the entire league, bro. Like everything is panning out. Jalen Johnson showing more effort on defense, showing his bag when it comes out with his passing and all that. Been a better scorer. Everyone's been not even overperforming, playing to expectations.
So
Bro, we're a good team now. This is what good teams do. They win without one of their best players.
So without him, Jalen Johnson is reaching his potential. Onyeka Okongwu
Real question,
is
Isaac.
breaking through a ceiling.
Real question.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker is being second to Kevin Durant, the best acquisition in the offseason, and everybody else is meeting expectation on this team except for one person, and that is Trae Young.
He's played 5 games. Jalen Johnson was like complete shit during those 5 games too. Kristaps Porzingis couldn't hit a lick, bro. He couldn't hit a rim.
Again, the fact that everybody in the league Bradley Beal got a no trade clause. Everybody in this league, every player who's been an all-star before, who even shows signs of being somebody, they get the money that they want. There are 2 people in the league right now that have done a little bit of something and don't have a contract, and that is Trae Young and that is Jonathan Kuminga. And the fact that
don't ever put those 2 in a sentence again, ever.
The fact that he is getting treated like that from the team that drafted him 5th or 3rd overall, whatever it was, the team that we are 8 years in, everybody gets this deal, and they still don't know. That I promise you, that lets you know. If you still have to ask the question,
Correct. That's the
after
part.
8 years,
Yeah.
it's so damning.
That's the part. A lot of this is obviously overreaction. We're talking about
No,
as if
trade
it-
him.
No, but I mean, like a lot of the reasons in terms of they're doing good without him isn't necessarily sound logic. It's the same thing with LeBron. They can just get better with him. But there has not been enough media talk about the fact they're not giving this contract. If you have to think about it, that's a clear answer. What that means is right now it's a no, and you got to prove it to be a yes. In practical terms, that's what it fucking means. Is that right now we're not giving you the money. Show us you deserve it. That's where they're starting from. I promise you, they're not looking up and down the roster and saying, "Oh, this means we need Trae Young more." This is making me more encouraged to give Trae Young this money.
I think right now we're going through a time period where he has to go ahead and earn. I agree with you guys, but I don't think. And in the back of our GM's head, of course, he's thinking like, look at our defense, magnificent. There's no one small on the court. Offensively, everyone gets a little love or whatever. Cool. I just think these conversations, as usual, as we usually do have, are a little bit premature right now, and I'm willing to give Trae Young the opportunity and chance to prove himself.
Of course.
But before that, like, he hasn't had that opportunity because this team has been complete dog shit. You know, like, teams win without their best players. Good teams figure out ways to do that, and we finally have that. And now my expectations with Trae Young on this team are higher. If this team stays at the same level, which is a 7-2 pace, and they win, I don't know, who the fuck knows how many games, I'm happy. But if they get like noticeably worse and there's players on this team underperforming, then I'm sad.
So, question for you: if Trae comes back and the Hawks not tank, but they're just mid. Like they go 5-5 over 10 games, or keep going 6-4 and then 4-6.
Then it's another conversation. But that doesn't. But guess what? That hasn't happened just yet. We keep winning. You know, last year, Jalen Brunson, I think he played, I don't know how many games, but he missed like a good amount. Last year, the Knicks without Jalen Brunson, they went 11-5. Come back, still doing the same. If we have a similar situation where, okay, like we're coasting without you, we're doing good without you.
Well.
And then on top of that, too, like we're thriving still. I'm keeping you, but he has to prove it right now.
Well, the year before that, Jalen Brunson averaged 34 in the playoffs, so we can give him a little bit more grace.
That's not the point of the conversation.
Yes, it is.
No, it's showing that your team is able to win without you.
I know what you're saying.
That's the basis.
But it is the point, though, because the point is that we haven't seen proof of concept of the Trae Young thing working into this regard before this stretch, whereas we had seen Jalen Brunson work in the system before that. So we're not just saying Trae Young, haha, they're doing good without you. It's they weren't doing good with you for the past 4 years for different reasons, obviously. They're for different reasons. But
Trae
now,
Young in, you out. It don't matter. We are ass, bro. That's the point of the conversation. Trae Young out, or we're not ass. Oh, how good can we be with you on the court now? We will see.
yeah, obviously,
Jalen Brunson has more leeway because of what he did over the last year, 2 years,
That's
3
the
years.
exact point that we're making. Is that
I understand that.
he has no leeway.
Did I disagree with you that he has no leeway? Not once did I say that.
So,
all I'm saying is that we're a little bit too early on this right now. That's
you are on. But you are on. Are you on your last straw, or like your last leg of thinking that Trae Young can be the guy?
okay, what are you going to say if he comes back and they
20
struggle for
games.
15 games?
Yeah.
Will you then be entertaining the conversation?
It's like everything is up for grabs at that point. And as a smart GM that we have right now, like, yeah, I would be open to that.
Okay,
but right now it's not.
I'm with you too. I'm obviously not overreacting.
You guys want to be ahead of it. You guys have been ahead of training Trae Young for since 3 years now. You know, you guys have been wanting it to happen.
On time now.
And I'm telling you, hey, it's not gonna happen every single year.
You
and
can't
this
be
year,
early for
I'm not
4
gonna
years.
say. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna happen.
No,
but
he's wanted to be early. I'm waiting and seeing, but I do.
It's been
it's
3
both
years.
of y'all.
It's
Y'all been waiting.
years.
Y'all been wanting it to happen.
Well, yeah, before last year, then they did some good moves, but. Obviously, Donovan's not. He's onto something. There is something there. He's choosing to be
I'm
the.
right.
He's choosing to go the extreme right now and say he's seen enough. We do need to give Trae Young a chance to fit in. Obviously, with that being said, all the factors in play, I think it feels like a fucking 60-40 chance that he gets traded or not get traded.
That's
60
what I'm
being he
saying.
doesn't get traded. It's closer to 50-50 than I feel like it ever has been, and just because the contract situation and the proof of concept of it working without him. Again, they will give him a chance to fit in. There is a big non-zero chance that he gets traded, though.
Yeah, I'm not saying non-zero. I've never been on that wave at all. Like literally last year, like when we were like doing so ass and we had nothing to fucking hope for at all. yeah, we got Zachary Richey, cool beans. Like I was on the wave of like, yeah, it's probably gonna be over. We're probably gonna go ahead and trade Trae Young.
So in the chat, it's so easy to see who doesn't watch Hawks games. You can understand we're trolling the fuck out of Mo.
Yeah, like I get it. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying you're a little early. We need to give Trae more of a fair opportunity to prove himself.
Of course.
Like if you were the GM right now, you're getting rid of Trae, and I don't think that's smart business right now.
So if I was the GM right now,
yeah,
we are like that's our daily stand up meeting.
That's OD.
You said Don isn't trolling you, right? Donovan is not trolling. Donovan's not trolling you, right?
Too soon. I'm not saying you're wrong, but you're forcing it.
And I'm first of all, I'm not forcing it. And 100%, the thing that starts all of this is the Hawks have shown themselves through their actions, through not giving Trae the contract, that they are not committed. And so if you have to decide what you want to do with your star player, that is priority number one, right? Are we building this team around Trae Young or are we not? We're like, even without the trade, talking about that, seeing what the team is, that is our stand up every single day. That is priority number one. If we now get into a situation where he has not played and the team is doing well, the vibes are good, we are still on the fence. Now we do have to have more conversations about, okay, is there a world where we can build around it?
It's tough because obviously they wouldn't continue this win percentage without Trae Young forever. You know, they need Trae Young to come back for this to be sustainable.
Yeah.
They're not going to be this hot for this long. You know, there's obviously, I'm sure there's shooting discrepancies in there from the opponent and them that are leading to this win percentage without Trae. I think the one thing that I'm sure the GM is thinking about when he's trying to be this like, let me not be just reactive, let me be proactive, right? What am I learning from them not being with Trae Young not being here? What am I expecting when he gets back? If I'm him and I'm trying to be proactive, I'm thinking, damn, imagine this team if I just put Franz Wagner here instead of Trae Young.
Yeah, I mean, that's smart thinking. Think about Franz Wagner. Think about, I don't know, Darren Peterson, whoever it is. That's
a different combo.
That's smart thinking. But I will say as well, smart thinking is looking at who you were able to beat. You beat the Sacramento Kings, amazing. Everyone should be able to do that. You beat the Utah Jazz, amazing. Everyone should be able to do that. You beat the Los Angeles Clippers, amazing. Everyone should be able to, at least early in the year, do those things.
For sure.
Now, over the next few games too, we have like a very easy schedule, and this Trae Young injury has been really kind to us because we're not in the ringer at all.
Yeah.
But hey, like in midseason, I'm not thinking about schedule at all. This is our team. This is like all the hype that everyone built up for us, and it's our moment to like take the 4th seed, the 3rd seed by its fucking horns and do what we're supposed to do. If we don't do that, then okay, like you're right. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, it's not that they'd win more games without Trae Young right now. It's just that for a player that already there's reasons to believe they might be pivoting one way eventually because of contract thing, it's at least intriguing to know that if we give them a package of equal value of a different type of player, then I'm going to be like, oh, maybe we have something brewing just in terms of style of play. But we can move on after trolling Mo for 25 minutes.
You guys are going to hell. Hell.
I wasn't trolling. We were having a serious conversation.
Saying got a hot seat for you, buddy.
Maybe I can get to Donovan's perspective after more time.
You see it. Yeah.
If this built up longer and we're just like, oh damn, they're just ready for this to be Jalen Johnson's team. Like, sure, but because there's obviously some unsustainable factors, I'll give Trae Young some time.
We'll talk again on Christmas.
All right.
We will definitely talk again on Christmas. Yeah.
Respect Onyeka Okongwu, by the way, too.
When is he coming back? How many more weeks is he supposed to be out?
It's unknown. Like we don't know.
That's great.
It's not supposed to be that long, but
that makes you feel better about this whole conversation.
Yeah. Hopefully, like he comes back.
And he's hurt, bro. Get out of here. Have fun in Sacramento, bro.
You know who else is hurt? Anthony Davis. Mavericks Anthony Davis will miss at least 7 to 10 more days as he rehabs from a left calf strain.
You can miss 15, 20. It don't matter.
No, they need him back because I've seen a lot of people on Twitter be like, do we think we've seen Anthony Davis play his last game in a Mavs jersey? Fuck no. They need him to play at least 15 good games before they can trade him. You think a team is going to trade for him off of no playing time when he had an injury that apparently there's reports that Nico Harrison rushed him back? Maybe that's a little unfair, Nico Harrison putting everything on him, but he was being rushed back, and apparently there was some team members in the medical staff fearing that it could lead to Achilles tear, that type of calf injury. He needs to look good for 2 weeks at least before a team is going to take that gamble.
Anybody, because we are coming off of a year where so many stars tore their Achilles, and famously Tyrese like had a left calf strain, then or had a calf strain and then ruptured his Achilles. It's a ticking time bomb anytime that you see somebody with the left calf strain. It feels so scary at this point. So yeah, I'm not for somebody who has a left calf strain. We've seen what that injury can do before. We've seen somebody who is over 30 with that we're seeing somebody who has been injury prone previously. I'll give you 1 second round pick right now for Anthony.
Right.
You
We can't reason with this guy
What
today.
did
you
Young
understand?
wake up
No,
on?
like you understand what I'm saying is like
Okay.
that right now. Like if I'm a team looking at the Mavericks and be like, okay, I'll trade you. I'm giving you the worst offer possible because this is the worst version of Anthony Davis that you can possibly have as an asset. Like that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think the floor is probably a little bit higher than that, but not a whole lot higher than that. Like it is a low floor. Obviously, a 1 second round pick is nut shit, but it's a pretty low floor for somebody that when he's
I
playing.
didn't say the Mavs had to take it. I'm just saying when I call you, I say, all right, I got this for you. What are we doing?
Saying cat in a second.
Ooh.
No, I'm not.
You are too stuck up on that.
But
man. When
again,
it happens, you're gonna cry.
if we do see those 15 games, then we'll be talking. Then I'm interested.
I don't think I can do that though.
You can't stomach that.
For Cat in a second, just
Come
a
on
second.
now.
Like
I don't.
you get off the Cat money.
Come on now.
I'll say this. When it comes to the Knicks, everything is about. Like I don't really care about the future when it comes to them because all of the Knicks' hope is so much in like this specific year that trading for somebody who has the injury history of AD, and if AD missed some time in the playoffs and you traded away Cat, who has been pretty available, it would just feel bad in that sense. So you wouldn't do it.
And AD wants a new deal. That's the hard part about all this. AD wants a new deal. Giving that man $45+ million a year at this point where the injuries keep racking up. Even 2 years ago, he was a lot more, I guess, reliable. I don't know if that's a word.
Yeah.
But like he had a good year a couple years ago in terms of injuries. What did he play? Like 60 games a couple years ago?
He had one season where he played 76 games. Outside of that, it's been 56, 51.
And when he did play, he was even better. Like a couple years ago when we had these conversations around AD, it was when he plays, he is one of the 6 or 7 best players in the world, undebatably. I don't know if that's the case anymore. A lot of guys have passed him up. He slowed down a little bit. Doesn't move quite the same. The transition defense is getting worse year by year. Pretty soon, we're going to reach that point of equilibrium where the juice will not be worth the squeeze. The value versus the risk will be on the other end pretty soon.
Yeah.
The Knicks are probably not the team to take that chance.
Yeah.
You know who is, though?
see
The
it.
Los Angeles Clippers.
Not really.
They don't
have their pick.
they don't have anything.
They don't have their pick. What do they got to lose?
What are they going to trade? What do they have to give?
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, apparently he's only worth a second-round pick to somebody up here. So they got a second-round pick
Now
to
people
give.
can't make jokes and now people can't use hyperbole. Oh, okay. My bad. I'll get on the trade machine now and I'll come up with logical trades. I see how it is.
Anyways, Cooper Flagg last 4 games, 20 points per game, 7 rebounds, 3.8 assists, 54% from the field. Starting to play more like a number 1 overall pick, what we thought we'd see from Cooper Flagg, mostly because he's playing next to point guards.
Oh, wow.
Who would have thought?
Who would have goddamn thought?
Wow. D'Angelo Russell, like, actually making, at times, grown-up decisions and really, like, laying the floor solidly.
Grown-up
Decently enough.
decisions.
A little bit. Decently.
Don's character arc when hating on Cat needs to be studied.
My happiness is tied to this man.
And also, don't take that as Karl Anthony Towns' defense. He didn't say anything good about him. He said he's available. Take that as Anthony Davis hate overweighing the Karl Anthony Towns' defense.
He did not say one good thing about
It
Cat.
does
You're
not-
right.
He never has. He just said he's available. He just be there.
It's bare minimum, I
He
guess.
just plays.
First of all, he did have a very good game against Miami on Friday.
Okay.
Was cooking.
There's a compliment. Cooking. Okay.
you
Good
go.
compliment.
Was cooking, hooping,
First one of the year.
doing all the things. So
That's the last thing you can say about Cat.
I gotta see. He hasn't played well. He hasn't played well
He's
up
just
until
doing
Friday.
things. The Detroit Pistons have second best record in the NBA.
I waited for days like this.
Their Pistons big 3, Kate Cunningham, 27 points per game. Jalen Durant, 19 and 12. Asar, 13.9 points, 6.6 rebounds, 3.4 assists. Pretty good for Asar. 52% true shooting. Not so good for Asar, but overall, these guys are playing out of their minds. They are coming off to a hot start, one of the best teams in the East. Noticing.
Hey, man. This team's definitely gonna, once the playoffs come, God forbid, like they get Jaden Ivey back, or maybe like decide to use the asset of Jaden Ivey and get someone else who has a little bit more juice offensively. This team is bound to probably upset someone in the playoffs. So, yeah, I think when I watch this team,
not an upset when
It
you're the
won't be
2
an
seed.
upset. Yeah.
yeah, but I think it would be upset to me at least if I see this team end up being who comes out of the Eastern Conference.
Not to me. I'm starting. Listen, I have about 5 or 7 more games before I put them as like legitimately the number 2 team in the East.
It's scary.
Yeah, I need to see the Cavs get their shit together, and I need to see.
I need to see Darius
Yeah.
Garland like consistently.
I need to see
healthy
Darius
again,
Garland
too.
healthy because right now
so hard to talk about them right
there's a
now.
lot of talk about maybe them being Jordan Ott merchants. Them losing Jordan Ott plus losing Darius Garland for a lot of the year. It's looking a little shaky.
Yeah.
You know who else looks great? Kevin Durant and Alperen Sengun. Welcome to the upper echelon of NBA duos. These guys are the perfect duo for each other. We've been talking about it all year. It keeps getting better and better. This game they played, I think, against the Magic yesterday. Dude, they are so... I can't even... Like, they're just so amazing together. Their skill sets coalesce so perfectly together. Them combined feels like it has the same effect of, like, Jokic and Murray, Steph and Dre, whoever you think about as players that, like, make each other so much better, that them as a duo is so much better than the sum of its parts. This is the newest member of that club.
And it's funny because, like, better than the sum of its parts, and one of them is Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
And, like, you still have that. And last night was peak of what you want from this duo, which is, okay, we're going to get 30 points from both of you guys. We get the 8 assists from Sengun. You get the playmaking. And then, we're still in a close game. KD, go do what you do and just go get an ISO bucket over everybody. And now we can close out games. If they had a point guard, like, oh my goodness.
Shingun's the point guard.
It would be amazing. In a playoff context, having
Yeah,
like an actual ball
you mean.
handler, right? But for right now and for everything that they're doing, this is perfect.
Yo.
Like it's been so good for Shingun's development that they don't have a point guard in some degrees. Like obviously they do need one to win at the highest level, you would think. But for Sengun, the playmaking is coming around so much more because he's being tasked with so much more playmaking. The way he can draw two bodies driving, and now he has Kevin fucking Durant to kick it to, and now he has like actual spacing and a play finisher. It's made him Sengun's development is the story of this team's offense right now and why they're so great. It is entirely because of Kevin Durant's presence that this is even possible. Like he's obviously getting better year by year, but I think that this next level he's hit, besides the 3-point shot which is coming around, which is just his development on its own, this is because of their abilities to play off each other, I think.
Yeah, and then also on top of that too, like you have someone like Reed Shepherd, who's I'm not gonna say he's lived up to expectation because expectation is so hard to discuss when talking about the number 3 overall pick last year. But when it comes to doing the bare minimum, what this team needs, shooting, spacing, hitting your shots consistently, not being like an absolute pushover defensively. Yo, like that extra wrinkle, that extra spacing, having someone else you have to legitimately worry about as well, who's not going to sabotage your offense at times either. It's a gold for this
We had this
team.
comment from Sengun. I'm really happy to give someone the ball. I know he's going to score. Someone said, bro found his joy after we got rid of 4, being Jalen Green.
Honestly, that's one of the big, again, going from Jalen Green to Kevin Durant is insane. And then for the Suns, I mean, obviously Jalen Green hasn't played, but like
Played one game, was great.
yeah, he was
Put him like 29. He was a demon, bro.
He was, but again, it's Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
And for them, having all the pieces that they do offensively, where you have Sengun, you have KD, you have the offensive rebounding that you can lean on. You have Reed Shepherd, who's guess what? After game 1 and pissing down his leg and playing against the best perimeter defense in the league, looks like a number 3 overall pick. Looks like a very, very solid player. He's coming along. You have so many aspects and so many things that they could lean on offensively that it's just it makes sense why they are playing this well, why they feel this real of a contender. And I can it's gonna be hard to get over the mental block of you don't have a true point guard, and we've seen what happens to teams that don't have somebody who can reliably play a role like that.
Yeah.
But damn, if they're not making it hard to still think about them in that way of challenging for like the number 2 spot in the West, they're doing the best that they can, and I really, really enjoy watching them.
Yeah, and they still have their same identity as last year before Kevin Durant. They are the best offensive rebounding team of the last 15 years as of today. They are rebounding a simply absurd amount of their own shots. Like, we keep talking about it year by year. End of last year became the talking point going into the playoffs that they're playing this style of offense that sustains itself via offensive rebounds. Now they're doing that while also being able to make shots because they have Kevin Wayne Durant on the team. It's outlandish.
Oh, his middle name is Wayne?
You know that?
I had no idea.
I actually have never heard anybody
Yo,
say
we're
his
dropping
full name.
full governments. Wow.
I thought that's like one of the only ones I know.
I had no idea his middle name was Wayne.
All the one I know is Chris Paul, KD, and LeBron. What's Steph's middle name?
Wardell.
Well, it's actually Wardell Stephen.
Okay, so I thought I was gonna say Wardell's his first name. I forgot Steph's his middle name.
You're right. Yeah.
Okay, so Steph's his middle name. I don't know.
Stephen, yeah.
I don't know why I knew Wardell was his first name. It never occurred to me that Steph was his middle name. I don't know why my brain thought Steph was like made up, like as a nickname. I just knew he was Wardell.
You guys know my middle name? Daniel.
Word?
It's really Danielu, but yeah.
Danielu?
Yep.
That's lit.
You say it the American way?
Daniel. Really Danielu, but Daniel.
Next thing. Another injury to get to at the end of this. A team that cannot afford to have any more injuries. But here they are. The Los Angeles Clippers forward, Derrick Jones Jr., sustained a sprained MCL on his right knee and will be reevaluated in 6 weeks.
Reevaluating this.
6 weeks is insane for where they're at right now. They are fumbling.
Sing the song.
You light my fire.
No, the other one.
Oh. I went to AP for $200K. They told me to frost, rainbow face, help will fall off. Ain't no way. But it ain't okay.
And he's singing that for the Oklahoma City Thunder,
left.
who are going to get the pick of the Los Angeles Clippers. And it keeps getting better day by day. Everybody on that team, except for James Harden, who is averaging 26 points now after 2 ridiculous games back to back. He is having the best scoring season since 2021. Aside of him, everything is going poorly for the Clippers. They are an utter disaster.
Dude, Kawhi's out. He sprained his foot and also he sprained his right foot and also twisted that same ankle as well. Bradley Beal broke his fucking hip out of fucking nowhere. James Harden is doing his thing and he's like been probably the most efficient scoring that we've seen since going back to what you said since 2021. Bro, this team is so bare boned. They have at this point in time they're relying on 100% James Harden basketball, but they need someone between those lines like a Bogdanovich and a John Collins in 2025 to give him some more juice.
Dude, they're so fucked. Like, this is a true year from hell. Like, they can probably get better and not give OKC a top 5 pick, but they also could.
I don't want them to.
Well, here's guys. Walk with me now.
Okay.
So
Foot.
so obviously the Clippers are not going to make the playoffs. So they are going to be in the lottery.
Okay.
Right? Even if they don't have the top chances, it is what it is. We will not know the outcome of the aspiration investigation for a while.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. I'm getting
Now,
excited.
Listening.
Now
Keeping a pace.
we'll see what goes down. But the league is gonna say, okay, well, you don't have any picks, right? But we do have to blame you. And we do have to shame you in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So not only are we going to take any picks that you have in the future, the one pick that you have traded to somebody else, we're boosting that up to the top
Oh my God.
so that everybody can laugh at you.
No!
The Los Angeles Clippers will have the number 1 pick in the NBA draft next year out of pure shame from the NBA. You heard it here first.
I don't know how in tune you guys are with the draft this time of the year, but obviously you guys know the top 3 picks and their general strengths and weaknesses. Who do you think OKC would pick if they had number 1 overall? Because I think right now people have the smart opinion is typically that Peterson's the best one overall, though DeBonce's close and Boozer's close if you ask the analytic guys. But I think Peterson is, if this draft was today, he'd probably be the consensus number 1 overall. Do you think OKC takes him because he's the best player and now you have 2 crazy guards? Or do they go fit and take one of the wings?
They probably take a guard, in my opinion.
Peterson?
Yeah, I think they go and grab Darren because I think he offers you something different compared to Shea. I think that gives you like, you're so Shea reliant to the point to where it's not scary at all because I feel like he can handle it. He's so consistent, doesn't get hurt.
It's a little scary. We see them go push to 7 because the lack of ball hung around him.
Exactly. If you have someone else, like shout out to AJ Mitchell, he's great, but I want like another option. You need as many guys as possible.
Well,
Shea can be a shooting guard now. Maybe.
also, listen, I'm bought into the AJ Mitchell stuff. I like AJ Mitchell and his production is real. I think for them at this point, that your future is going to be built on Shea, J-Dub, Chet. And especially now that J-Dub is missing all this time and he's not going to get any of the accelerators for all NBA, that contract is going to be like managed a little bit.
You're right.
But
So listen, we talked about a possible back-to-back champion top 3 in the draft. That's where we're at.
Yeah,
man. It's
no,
crazy.
it's stupid.
Yo, I'm in a
It's
Kenny
stupid.
video right now. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's stupid. But J-Dub and his versatility, it allows he can play up and he can do all that. But eventually Like Aaron Wiggins is going to leave and he's going to get off of one of the better contracts in the league. Casey Wallace is going to get paid from somebody. Isaiah Joe is going to go. Caruso is getting older. By the time it's time to like actually retool, you're going to need some guards. And so you're going to ask J-Dub to play up. You'll play a lineup with him at the 4, Chet at the 5, Shea at the 1, and now you got to fill that in. So I think like a guard kind of makes sense for them.
Yeah, if not that, I would not go with AJ at all. I think plays a very different conversation. It's either Peterson or it's Cam Boozer.
I was gonna say, everyone's saying either AJ or Peterson. Dude, Boozer next to Chet would be fucking insane.
Yeah.
The strength of him next to Chet spacing the floor, the girth that he replaces that Chet doesn't have, like just simple size down there and ability to guard in the post and obviously be a big bruiser on the boards. Like that is such a perfect synergy fit.
Yeah.
That would be gorgeous.
Yeah, I agree. It's either those two. And if that happens, we need.
Like imagine Aaron Gordon being placed there. Now imagine Aaron Gordon who has like twice as great of a handle. And that's Boozer. Can you, dude, put that player next to Chet and Shea? Oh
Dynasty.
Yeah,
Dynasty.
We need some real retaliation against the Clippers for this, man. Real life retaliation. This can't happen. Has this happened before? When's the last time? Like,
oh yeah,
maybe the Celtics, but I don't know.
Yeah, the Celtics had the opportunity too, with Len Bias. The Lakers had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and they drafted Magic Johnson. Yeah. So this type of stuff has happened, but that's because back then draft picks were tossed around like candy because nobody understood anything because all these GMs were stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
And like didn't have analytics yet. They just had like the vibe of their owner.
Yeah.
Outside was like, give me a point guard. And
outside of that, in like recent memory, the last team that had
Suns still operate like that.
Somewhat.
That's a Suns. Yeah. Give me a bucket. Bradley Beal.
The last time a team like operated somewhat like this and had an opportunity to like be at their prime of play style with their lead scorer while also like have a top pick is maybe the Warriors. But they even just had like what trade did they?
Oh yeah, you're right. No, they were bad, so they got number 2 pick. Yeah, the Warriors are last chance, and they blew it.
They blew that shit. So and Sam Price is not the type to blow anything at all. So this is scary.
Yeah, to be fair, that was the Warriors. They blew it, but also that was a little bit more variance in that draft class. Like Wiseman, a lot of people would have told you that was a bad pick, but a lot of people would have told you it was a good pick. And like LaMelo Ball had questions. Everybody else had questions outside of Ant. So there's a little bit of understanding there.
Because the fit was they literally had like never had a center that athletic that had any type of potential like that. So it made sense that the one time that they had an opportunity to get a young, talented, athletic center, they were gonna pick him. So I can understand why they went that way instead of getting Ant or LaMelo and trying to fit in this other guard with how Steph plays. Like,
and also had to say, even if you don't understand, like there's no fucking up these top 3 picks here.
Yeah.
So if the Clippers do give OKC the same situation the Warriors had, they will not blow it just because there's 3 can't miss prospects, at least to some degree. Maybe they're not the 100th percentile outcome. Maybe Cam Boozer isn't Charles Barkley. Maybe DeBanza isn't Tracy McGrady. Maybe they're just good players. They will not be James Wiseman's. I can guarantee you that.
Guys, also, I'm looking at a Tankathon right now. The Thunder are going to get another pick too from Utah this year.
Oh yeah, it might be a top 10.
And so right now, Utah would give the Thunder, if everything went perfect, the Clippers would give the Thunder the 9th overall pick, and the Jazz would give the Thunder the 10th overall pick.
So know what's funny? They can just package those 2 picks and move up. What if the Clippers give the number 5 pick and it's like a medium outcome that it's not utter disaster in the league, but it's still like, damn, you get the champs number 5 pick. That's crazy. And then the Jazz give them pick 8 or whatever. Because I promise you one thing, the Jazz are not going to close the season strong and fall out of the top 10. They can just package those 2, move up to 3, and take Boozer.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're getting 2
and
top 10
you got
picks.
Sorber coming in next year. Oh, my God.
I forgot about
because I was about to say.
They drafted Thomas Sorber.
Oh, my God, I forgot.
And if Topic ever becomes anything, they have Nikola Topic waiting one day, maybe. I don't know. It's been 2 years now, so we'll see. Losing a lot of development time. Now they got AJ there, so maybe that's not as essential. But they have Thomas Sorber next year.
Bro, the Clippers are so fucked. They don't have control of their picks until the year 2030, bro.
Someone said this could be a 2020s new dynasty. Take away the could, buddy. We're there.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
they've lost 1 game without an all NBA wing. We're there, buddy.
Damn, bro. Yeah.
Barring good health, we're there.
Health is legitimately the only thing that can help
Thunder
us.
trade Hartenstein, the number 1 pick, and the number 9 pick for Giannis. Thanasis.
Bro, if we can get one of these top 3 guys and still maintain all this flexibility, fuck Giannis. This is one of the few opportunities where a team can say, we do not need Giannis at all. I don't even know if it makes us better because we have this much depth of star talent.
They're too good.
They could have 4 star players.
We cannot let this happen, bro. We have to be Clippers fans for a little bit, and that's something I don't ever want to utter. I know it's hard for you to like fathom that, Donovan, but you have to realize like what's.
I'm not doing a damn thing.
No, you have to realize what that risk. Your team is never winning a championship if this is like the case.
You're gonna die
that, right?
without seeing a Knicks championship. I'm sorry.
I will too. You're never winning a
We've been doing
championship.
that about you though.
Well, damn.
We knew you didn't have a chance.
Yo, you heard that in Yaka Kongwu? They don't believe in you.
You're goddamn right. I don't believe in you.
But we need this like as a whole. We
Put
need
that
this,
on your
bro.
bulletin board on Yucca. You take it from me. Okay. Next thing we are gonna do. This should be fun. I want you guys being in the chat, to rank the top 10 teams in the NBA. We are going to do a series of polls in which I ask you guys who is the best team of these 4 teams that I present you guys. And we're going to see the chat's cumulative ranking for the top 10 teams in the league as of today. What 4 teams you guys want to start with? What should we give them as like the obvious top 4 next to OKC?
So we have the Thunder. We have the Nuggets.
I'm gonna see how smart they are when it comes to talking about the Pistons, because I mean they're up there as well.
Okay, so we'll do the top 2 seeds. Can you guys check for me who's the top 2 seeds in both? I think the Nuggets are up there.
So you have.
And then it's the Pistons. And then who is the other team in the East?
So the East is the Pistons and the Knicks at 1 and 2, and then it's the Thunder and the Nuggets in the West.
Okay. So the Knicks and the Pistons. So we'll go Detroit. Everything's lagging. Is it about to crash? I hope not.
Detroit.
Don't worry.
Uh-oh. I hope this isn't lagging.
No.
Okay. And then New York Knicks. So, chat, the poll has just started. I wonder who you guys have picked for number 1. I wonder.
I know.
We'll go ahead and write it in. We'll see what
New York Knicks. New York Knicks.
I'm going to go ahead and write OKC in assumption that's what chat does. But we will see
Guys,
who they...
put the Knicks 1.
I don't know, man.
Chat, listen. Let's put the Knicks 1. Let's have some fun.
If I was chat, okay, I think after 1,
I would have voted the Knicks.
me personally, I'm going with the Hawks.
What is he
not push
talking
that-
about?
Why
I
not
don't know.
push that propaganda even more?
Okay, obviously they're going with OKC number 1. That currently has 70% of the votes.
Makes sense.
70% of people, though, went with the Denver Nuggets for number 1 overall, above OKC.
Ooh. See, if Cam Johnson was playing well, then I would be like, okay, sure. Like you can like somehow convince me in that world, and I wouldn't look at you like you're an idiot.
So
But
now,
17 is too tough right now.
who should we add to the mix now after this? Do we add Houston?
It's either you have the Rockets or the Cavs.
We will add Houston to the mix now. So,
Okay.
time for number 2. Chat, oh my God, everyone's spamming 6-7. God damn it, what have I done? I look up, I see a wall of 6-7.
Yeah. What are we talking about, y'all?
Okay,
Yo,
so
if you haven't tapped in with the dude who's doing it super fast, he's killing it.
I told you
What dude
before,
doing it
there's this
fast?
dude on TikTok, this
Yeah.
white dude, who is doing the fastest 6-7 he can. He's getting faster.
He's going crazy. It
What is he
legit like
doing?
you know whenever you're watching a fan and the blades just start going like super fast and you can't see it. He's doing that, but like with his hand.
He's moving his hands like as fast as he can. He's getting faster day by day. He's gonna break the goddamn sound barrier.
I found. I'm gonna show you right now.
He's getting
What?
faster. Okay, poll number 2 was out. Currently, 67% are voting for the Denver Nuggets.
Okay.
So they are as clear of a number 2 to chat as OKC was at number 1. Bro, are you showing him the video?
Oh, this is an old guy. I thought you were going to show me some 12-year-old.
He's not old. He's like 28 or something. He's just watching him go.
Oh my God. Yo, his hands look mad small and his face is. What the fuck? Can you imagine how many calories he's burning doing that, bro? I need to try that shit, man.
Okay, so we got 68% now. We got out of 6-7 territory. Can we? 68% of you guys are going with Denver as number 2.
Okay, smart.
And the next best team in the poll was 14% Rockets.
Ooh. Okay, so now I think this is where we could possibly get into some disagreements, because for me personally, I don't know if the Rockets deserve that just yet.
Yeah, so
'Cause in my mind, I'm thinking about like right now, who's like the best teams.
now we'll go Houston, Detroit, Cleveland, and New York Knicks as the next 4 up on this order.
Do you want to put the Lakers
yeah,
over
the
Cleveland?
Lakers. Yeah, the Lakers deserve to be.
They
in
have
this.
they have one more win than.
Let's try to split. We'll split the conferences back and forth every time for now. And I think we'll go Lakers the next time.
All right, let's do it.
I see.
Just to give Cleveland's-
we got 3 Eastern Conference right now.
Oh, do we? Cleveland. Oh, okay. My bad. Oops. Did that wrong. Either way, they're not going to pick either of those teams up next. Lakers get added next. Chat's immediately going towards Houston, as expected. Actually, let me go once so people can see the chat.
Ooh,
43% Houston right now in the early goings.
Yes. again, that makes sense.
You know what's interesting? Nobody is buying the Detroit hype yet. Detroit has been getting slaughtered in every single one of these polls. Well, actually, wait. They're second in this poll. It's between Houston and Detroit. We got a relatively close split. 42% of you guys are saying Houston. 35% of you are saying Detroit.
Oh man, I think we might be being a little bit disrespectful, but I can understand because it's Kevin Durant at the end of the day.
Yeah. Also, at what point do you guys believe in Detroit? Like, what would they have to do to prove to you that they are the best team in the Eastern Conference?
Either get Jaden Ivey back and have that fit work with Cade, or make a trade. There's no world in which I'm gonna pick them to come out of the conference if they don't have a secondary ball handler next to Cade.
Yo, that sense that he just said, Detroit being the best team of the Eastern Conference, I would have never thought I would hear that in a million years, bro.
Yeah, after what we saw last year in the playoffs, and to be fair, I'm sure Cade and Durant and everybody else are going to improve off of that, off of the lashings they got in the playoffs, off of just the aggressive coverages that Cade got beat by. I do want to see something other than like natural development. I want to see another ball handler.
Yeah. Okay, so I can understand if they go Houston.
But 300 votes in, Houston has 43%, Detroit 35%. So with that being said, Houston is the number 3 team in your guys' collective power rankings. Do we feel good about adding the Lakers now?
Yeah, the Lakers should be here.
Even with their fake net rating and everything?
Yeah, you have Luka at the end of the day. Aiden's playing well. LeBron is eventually going to come back to this week.
Okay. So, Chad, you guys can decide if you want to, how much assumption you want to make for the LeBron James of it all. How much you want to assume he makes the team better. But now we have Lakers, Detroit, Knicks, and Cleveland as our 4 teams.
I'm very curious to see where they go with this.
When are you guys going to start picking these East teams, man? When are they going to get a chance?
This is where real discourse begins.
Someone said Lakers over Wolves.
No.
The Wolves have their own questions. I understand why you say that. Well, maybe the Wolves can be the next ad. Should the Wolves be next?
Yeah, I think they should. I think.
I mean, if they pick we got to get one of these 3 Eastern Conference teams on the board.
Hey, man, let the people decide what they decide. If they don't fuck with the East, they don't fuck with the East.
Yeah.
I guess so.
But they're going to, because right now, early lead, 48%
Wait,
Detroit.
they started narratives. They said, chat, don't vote Knicks. All right, now listen. Now we're being dishonest. Now we're lying to ourselves, and I don't appreciate that.
Ooh, someone said Hawks over Knicks. I like how you thinking, man.
Thus far, we have 46% Detroit, 32%
Dumb people
LA.
tend to agree.
It's always 2 dumb bitches telling each other yes.
Exactly.
Well, chat, you hear that? They calling you dumb. What are we talking about right now? We're disrespecting our audience?
If they say that the Hawks are, yes.
No, come on now.
45% currently going towards Detroit. We're going to wait till we get 300 votes. We're at 276 right now. Lakers are at 31%. You know what's funny? You just swayed the vote to the Knicks. They're now up to 16%. They took away 3% from the Lakers.
Does it matter?
You're still in hell. You're still third place in this vote. You're still nowhere close. But with that being said, we have reached 295 votes. Detroit has 45%. Detroit, welcome to the number 4 overall spot on the chat power rankings.
And you know what? You got to respect it.
Chat thinks Detroit's a top 4 team in the NBA, man.
4 is pretty goddamn high.
All right, so are we going Wolves or Spurs?
Spurs are higher in the rankings. I guess we just go off the standings for now, and I guess we'll go Spurs.
Sure. Okay.
Bro, they're not picking the Cavs for anything. The Cavs are getting no votes. We added the Cavs prematurely, apparently.
I mean, I don't blame them, bro.
No emotion.
We haven't seen the Cavs fully clicking at the highest strength at all just yet.
But we'll add the Spurs. Listen, Victor Wembanyama's been amazing. We got De'Aaron Fox on the door now. Dylan Harper will come back. Their defense is real as long as Wemby is on the court. Now, obviously, he's missing 2 weeks, but he will be back on the court relatively soon. We'll add the Spurs in the running for 5th place.
Okay.
The Wolves will come next. I suspect we'll see one of these big markets coming, whether it be the Lakers or it be the Knicks.
My prediction is probably being the Lakers.
Yeah, I think that's probably where they're gonna go.
Yeah, they could go the Knicks.
They're probably gonna either leave the Knicks till like 9 or just not put them on there.
They said the Cavs aren't healthy enough yet, which is fair. We haven't seen the Cavs firing on all cylinders yet after Garland came back for, what was it, 1 game and they got hurt again?
Yeah.
Or 2 games, whatever it was. So
I agree with him.
That's fair. At a certain point, though, we're going to have to give the Cavs some benefit of the doubt after they were, 64-win team last year? Is that what they finished with?
64.
Yeah, outlandish. They brought back all the important parts. We're going to have to give them the benefit of the doubt at some point, but I understand it not being yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Okay, chat. I think they're heading in the right direction so far.
Right now, 250 votes in. Lakers are winning by a pretty goddamn wide margin.
Makes sense.
They're beating the hell out of the Knicks.
Yeah. Okay. This would be my top 5 right now as you speak.
You see this cat? Nobody believes in
Cats who you point to?
I mean, Jalen's hurt right now.
Oh, okay, fair. Oh, Jalen is hurt right now.
And OG's hurt.
That's probably what's influencing the chat to some degree, but it's also the Lakers are getting LeBron back.
You know they don't care about that.
The Lakers are number 5. Okay, this top 5, OKC, Denver, Houston, Detroit, Lakers.
Feels like the legitimate top 5. So far, they've been cooking.
Nothing too outlandish yet. OKC, Lakers versus Detroit. If you're going to give the Lakers enough credit to be 5, that's because you're really projecting the LeBron thing. I think if you're going to project that, you should probably project them over Detroit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Detroit looks.
They do, of course.
Yeah,
It's not crazy,
Detroit
but
looks good. I think obviously it's tough because it's like it's Cade by himself as a creator versus versus Luka, LeBron, and Reeves.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you
But
probably
it's Jalen Duren.
Hey,
That's
man.
third star.
Yeah.
Second star.
You're right, but come on, we're just facing too much just star power alone, which will coast them over.
Okay,
Detroit.
we're adding Minnesota into the mix now. Spurs, Mini, Knicks, Cleveland. What are we going to get next?
My predictions are going to go Minnesota. If I were them, I think I might go Minnesota.
Yeah, it's hard because obviously the Spurs are better record-wise, but just one game.
Yeah.
And
Wemby's out right now.
Yeah, I don't know how much the chat's going to put that into the equation.
Yeah.
Minnesota has the track record. 2 straight conference finals is something, but they also have the glaring flaw in Mike Conley being old as dirt and having no point guard to replace him. But also they've been dominating all these terrible teams, so their offensive rating is like top 5. They're 8-0 against sub 500 teams and 0-5 against over 500 teams.
I'm seeing a little bit of Cavs in here.
Ooh.
Right now, San Antonio Spurs have 37% of the votes. This is the most even vote we've had yet.
Ooh.
37% Spurs, 35% Knicks.
I hope y'all go Spurs.
36-35. We gotta let this
exciting.
one go. We gotta let this one go. Guys, we gotta get as many votes as we can for this one because I can't end this one early. Now it's 36% Spurs, 34% Knicks. Minnesota and Cleveland are eating some votes.
They're saying that they're taking the vote.
No.
Just to troll.
Chat, everybody who voted for Minnesota or Cleveland, I want you guys to change your vote to one of New York Knicks or Spurs. We gotta get the true position here between these two teams.
7-game series right now. Imagine Wemby's healthy and Dylan Harper's healthy too. Who's winning the series between the Knicks and the Spurs?
If your vote is on Minnesota or Cleveland, you're wasting your vote right now. You're voting for the third party in the election. Go ahead and put your vote to Texas or New York.
Who's winning that 7-game series between the two teams?
I said that, and now the Spurs are really building a lead.
I'm gonna go with this. I have no idea because the matchup that they had where Brunson had like 60 something.
Oh, that was last year, right? You're right. Yeah.
last
Christmas?
Year. No.
Oh, that's when Wemby had 50.
So was that last year or 2 years ago?
Wemby had
I think
50 on
it was-
Christmas last year.
I think it was last year when Brunson put up 60.
Oh, it's a chasm now. We got 40% to the Spurs, 33% to the Knicks. We call that the final count. The Spurs, you were the number 6 team in the NBA. Knicks, I'm sorry, you're falling out of the top 6.
Wow.
Which, for the team that was the preseason odds-on favorite to win the Eastern Conference.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a great.
It's not going great for you guys right now.
This is where I think Atlanta finally enters the conversation.
All right.
Feels right.
So
Does it feel right?
No, most definitely it is. We have all the top 4 seeds in there already, pretty much.
Are they at 4
So
now?
are we going with the Warriors or with the Hawks?
Hawks are a 3 seed right now.
Hawks are 9-5. Warriors
are
are
9-6. We're going with the Warriors.
Come on now. What the hell? Do you guys see this?
Listen, you can get it. You can get it over the Suns.
You're hard. You said the Sun of every team. You said the Suns.
The vote for number 7 is the Knicks, Timberwolves,
That's the next team.
Cavs, and Warriors.
You're right.
Chat, where are we going with this one? Steph Curry has entered the picture. He had 2 straight 45-point games over the Spurs, who are number 6 right now, beat them twice in a row. Then they beat the Pelicans, in which he had 9 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Not very good numbers.
Don't talk about that.
But, the Knicks narrowly lost number 6. I can only imagine that they get number 7.
I don't know. Steph Curry comes into the conversation. I can see people going with the Warriors.
Thus far, we're getting a resounding Knicks victory. Through 250 votes,
Wow.
53% Knicks. This is the biggest margin yet.
Wow.
But we'll say,
we're showing them respect.
Golden State is getting more votes than the Cavs in Minnesota.
Damn, we really don't give a damn about the Cleveland Cavaliers.
For the Cavs might not make this top 10.
Shit, man.
And to be fair, we're doing early season. We add them to the mix to get their respect. But in terms of what we've seen this far, I understand the hesitancy to feel good about them.
Yeah.
That being said, they are still the 3 seed. So, chat, you should relax at some points.
I can understand. They probably have the sight and thought process of.
If y'all let the Phoenix Suns get into this top 10, we got it.
The Knicks get number 7. It was an utter blowout. That was filthy. It wasn't even close. 52% was the final count.
We finally got to put the Hawks in here now.
Okay, sure. We'll put the goddamn Hawks. So you
They
shut up
gotta
about
be
it.
here. They got to be here.
Minnesota, Cleveland, Golden State, and Atlanta is your new 4. Are they going to go with Curry?
Probably. I think I would go with either the Warriors or the Cavs here.
I think
mean,
I would
my bad,
go
my
the
bad.
Warriors or the T-Wolves.
Yeah.
Minnesota, Minnesota's still here. They've been Cavs been around forever. They're really being embarrassed, but the Timberwolves also been around for a while.
I'll go Minnesota at 8.
No Hawks. Raptors now. Raptors are getting the conversation soon. We could listen. I feel better about the Raptors than do the Hawks, just because.
Dude, you're crazy, bro.
I mean, one's 8-5, one's 9-5. I'm certainly not crazy.
Come on now.
You're out of your mind.
Come on now.
You're fucking nuts.
You've
crazy,
lost it.
You're
bro.
kind of stupid as fuck.
Come on now. Man.
No, I mean the Hawks have an identity. They're their full team. I know this is who they are. I mean the Raptors. That is.
Yeah.
The Hawks thing is kind of fluky. They're gonna get Trae back. They're gonna be a different team, whether it be better or worse.
Fluky.
Yeah, I mean they're just not. They're not playing with Trae. It's not who they are. Dude, we have a close one right now. 35% Cleveland, 34% Golden State.
Wow. We're
This
saying
is a
fuck
nail
Minnesota.
biter.
That's crazy.
Once again, I'm asking you guys who vote for these third-party independent candidates in Minnesota and ATL. Put your vote somewhere where it matters. Let me see the Cleveland versus Golden State finish, both at 35%.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Who's gonna edge us out?
Probably
Whoa.
Steph Curry, I would
Whoa.
imagine. We're probably edging Curry.
That's crazy.
But Cleveland is going to be closer behind.
You can wait for that.
Someone said, can we change our votes? I'm pretty sure you can change your votes, can't you? I don't know.
Yeah, you should be able. Yeah, you can. You can.
They're saying that they can't.
Oh, you can't? Oh,
What?
a wasted vote is a wasted
Oh,
vote. Sorry,
tough
guys.
scene.
You got to be deliberate.
You
with
voted
your
for the
vote.
Green Party. My bad. With that being said, we're up to 36% Golden State
Damn.
to 34% Cleveland with 350 votes.
Everybody, please vote the light skin goat. He clearly still has it.
Yo, there's 1,200 viewing right now.
I'm going.
We got
here.
900 passive voters that are not coming out to the ballot boxes to represent their counties.
What do we have to do? Do we have to
Don't
start
worry
making
about it.
TikToks?
Stay in line.
Don't worry about it. I'm right here. I'm voting too.
But they said they can't change their votes. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, you can.
With that being said, we got to 37% Golden State over 32% Cleveland.
Yeah.
The vote has been finalized. Golden State, you are the number
Please.
18. 18.
Wow.
Do I have to go get Meg Thee Stallion to be at these rallies? What will move you people? What mobilizes y'all?
Okay, the Hawks were last in that vote.
Damn.
Actually, they weren't in it yet. So Minnesota, I read a comment that someone said that, but I thought they're serious. So we got Minnesota, we got Cleveland, we have who was on it before? Golden
Minnesota,
State,
Cleveland,
Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta's
Yeah.
already in it. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so they were last. My bad. And then we'll add the Toronto Raptors.
Okay.
Raptors over Suns. Yeah.
I'm not forgetting anybody.
Do you
Did I?
want to put the Bucks in there? Yeah.
No, Toronto Raptors are 8-5.
Yeah.
I'm not forgetting anybody. Am I? No, we are
The
not.
Sixers are 7-5.
Oh no, Mini. I'm forgetting Mini. Mini hasn't been picked yet.
Forget about that.
Oh, but they're on there. Okay.
Damn, I've been disrespectful towards
Mini,
the two.
Cleveland, Atlanta, Toronto is your new 4. You have 2 spots left, guys.
Also, we put Toronto there at 8-5. Milwaukee's 8-6.
Okay, well, we'll add
We'll do
Milwaukee for the
Toronto.
last one.
Yeah.
We'll see if they want to get put. You guys have 2 spots left, so think carefully with your vote. If you're going to be voting for some bullshit third party right now, there's only 2 spots left, so you're really going to be sacrificing an important vote.
Y'all.
Listen, if
Ooh.
everybody in here votes, if we get 1,000 votes, Mo will dance right now.
Says who? This nigga have to donate to dance me. I'll dance for free. What?
You guys are in there colluding in the chat. You guys are gerrymandering.
My predictions, I think they might go Cleveland or Minnesota. I'm probably leaning towards Minnesota.
And thus far, through 300 votes, Cleveland is winning by a goddamn landslide.
Yeah, it's about time.
Cleveland has 54%. We're going to go ahead and end this one early. Close the voting polls. Move on to number 10.
Stop the count. Stop the
Finally,
Stop the
respects
count.
to Cleveland. I've been clamoring for it.
Cleveland makes it number 9. Okay.
count. And now Minnesota. Now's your
You would think.
time.
Okay, so the last spot, they're not respecting the Atlanta Hawks at all. Their spot is in serious jeopardy. Let's think about teams that are below, but
That's
people are going to give
crazy,
credit to their
man.
talent.
The Bucks, the Sixers.
Okay, we'll put the Bucks. We'll put Milwaukee. We don't got to put Toronto back. Toronto and Atlanta are getting no fucking votes. Miami. Miami should be on here. They are an interesting team.
Ew.
And then do you want to put Philadelphia? People are saying the Blazers, Boston. Do you guys really want to put Boston?
No,
at
we're
top?
not putting
we're
Boston.
not putting Boston
no.
on
They're
there.
7-7.
Jazz,
The
no at
Blaze,
Toronto.
we can't put the Blazers on here. They're 6 and they're
Come on now, man.
Yeah,
We'll keep Toronto on here over
the
Atlanta.
Blazers are a game under 500.
Come on.
They have 6
man.
wins. Like
We'll keep Toronto. So the last one is Minnesota, Milwaukee, Miami, and Toronto. We had to boot the Hawks just to see if maybe you guys gave some blood to the Heat.
it's Minnesota and the
That's
play-ins and the playing teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we know how this is going to end. But we got to give some new life to some Eastern Conference teams because Atlanta was giving absolutely nothing.
Okay.
And we got early returns.
Jeez.
62% Minnesota.
Stop the count.
Jesus. Okay, it's already over.
I'm calling it early.
Mathematically, I'm sorry, it's impossible. Unless 600 of you guys vote, I'm pretty sure the last team here is going to be Minnesota.
Wow. So we got OKC at 1, Denver 2, Houston 3, Detroit at 4, the Lakers at 5, Spurs at 6, 7 the Knicks, 8 Warriors, and then 9 Cleveland, 10 the T-Wolves.
You know what?
It's not the worst thing in the world.
I don't think I love the Pistons there.
I
But
don't
that's not
hate it. I
right.
feel like you have to respect Detroit a little bit.
We're 2 weeks away from our power rankings episode. I haven't thought about this at all. If we did it today, I think maybe I'd do something similar. This isn't crazy. Cleveland at 9 is too low, though. You guys need to stop thinking about the lights being too bright for Jared Allen. That's too low. They are still a 3 seed despite being unhealthy. We got to give them the same benefit that we're giving the Lakers for getting their star back. Losing Darius Garland is huge.
Nah, man.
For chat, this isn't bad at
The
all.
lights are always too bright.
Yeah, perpetually. So the Cleveland is bad. Yeah, they're not great, but they're better than 9. They're not their best version of themselves yet, but 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I'm looking at that and I'm like,
You're right. There's
That's
like
understandable.
Maybe,
You're not-
maybe 8. Like
I don't know. I'm not even taking Cleveland over the Warriors. Can't do it. Or the Knicks or the Spurs.
Maybe
Can't
9's
do
fair. You know, maybe 9's
that's
fair.
I mean
Yeah.
that's the line for me. I
it.
think.
Mhm.
Someone said switch San Antonio with Cleveland. That's kind of what I was thinking. Is the Cavs should be 6 off of benefit of the doubt at this point in the year. But the more weeks that go by, the more they lose benefit of the doubt. The offense is not the same it once was.
Yeah.
Evan Mobley's pissed me off game after game. I don't know who he wakes up feeling like. It's not like what we saw last year.
Yeah.
All these jumpers are pissing me off.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I think this is like probably the best list that the chat has ever done.
Also, D-Mitch is physically incapable of throwing a lob. That's annoying.
Hey man.
Hey.
But that being said, that is you guys' top 10
He said-
list. Appreciate you guys,
Yeah.
participating in democracy. You guys did your civic duty today.
They did a decent job. This is the best job they've done
Job.
participating with us.
Yep. And with that being
Stay
said,
busy, stay working.
that is the end of the stream. We appreciate y'all coming through. We appreciate you doing your civic duty. Like I said, we will see y'all on Friday for this week's episode, which may or may not be pertaining to hot takes.